The doorbell shouldn't ring at midnight. Not here, at the end of a winding lane where the trees clutch the darkness like a secret. The sound was a jagged tear in the silence of our sleeping house. I saw David's shape stiffen beside me in bed before the chime faded. When I peered through the rain-lashed peephole, my breath caught. A face from a half-forgotten past, distorted by the glass, but unmistakable. My cousin, Anya. The last time I saw her, we were teenagers at a family funeral, and she'd held my hand so tightly it left bruises. Now she stood on my porch, drowned by the storm, her suitcase a dark sentinel beside her. Maya. Her voice was muffled through the door, a ghost of a sound. "I'm so sorry, it's an emergency." I unlocked the door, the cold, wet air rushing in like an uninvited memory. She looked older, thinner, her eyes holding a hollowed-out weariness that the 15-year gap couldn't explain. But it was her smile that froze me, a practiced curve of the lips that never touched her eyes. "The roads were terrible," she said, stepping in without waiting for an invitation, her wet shoes leaving faint, accusing marks on the hardwood. "My car, it just gave up a mile down the lane. You don't mind, do you? Just for a few nights." Before I could find my voice, David was there. He moved so silently sometimes. His hand landed on my shoulder, a heavy, possessive weight. His face, usually so animated, was a calm mask. "Of course she can stay," he said, his tone so even it felt rehearsed. "It's no trouble at all." His insistence was the second chill of the night. He was never this eager for company. I took the old brass key from the hook by the kitchen, the one that always felt slightly cold, and led Anya down the long hallway. The house seemed to hold its breath. When I pushed the spare room door open, the faint scent of old books and dust, which I'd always found comforting, now smelled strangely like neglect. Anya didn't hesitate. She walked in as if she'd walked in 1,000 times before. Her gaze swept over the simple bed, the dresser, the landscape painting on the wall, and then settled on the old floral print armchair tucked in the corner by the window. A slow, knowing smile touched her lips. "You kept it," she murmured, her voice dripping with a sentimental warmth that felt entirely out of place. "I always loved this chair. I'd sit here for hours." Gentle, but wrong. The blood in my veins turned to ice. I bought that chair at a flea market in the city last month. A win, a quirky addition. David helped me carry it in. I never told a soul. So how could she possibly love it? The spare room too will drop soon. Only on Twisted Whispers. Wait till the end. The story will going to wreck your expectations.